What is up, guys? Welcome back to another War of the Visions video here on the channel. And big news today, guys, and really, War of the Visions needs to add an exclamation point when there's a new notice in the news, because literally every time something new happens, I hear about it in my Discord or a comment section in my videos. So they really need to do this so we can actually be notified soon what's happening. But this is a very big notice. So we are going to be introduced to something new, a new function of the game, which is Guild Wars. So believe it or not, Guild Wars has come before raids. Even though raids they're actually blocked off right now in your events. But yes, we're getting Guild Wars, which kind of a little bit of a yikes because a lot of us probably aren't ready. I don't know if I myself am ready, but we'll see how it goes, how people have progressed. But so starting, it is going to commence on the 15th. So basically when all the stuff from the Final Fantasy XIV event and a little bit stuff that's left over from the Federica event goes away, this new content will be added. Unsure if there's any more content that's going to be added because we technically do have an event going on for the next 10 days with the Yerma event. The double JP items and JP points for story. So I'm hoping there's not another event we have to grind as well. Hopefully it's just going to be a new game mode added that we can do daily or weekly or however often we're allowed to participate in the wars. But so that says battle phase matching phase is from 11 to 12:59 PST. Battle phase is from 1300 to 22 PST. Ranking confirmation start time 2300 World PST. So it says reward claim period from the moment rankings are confirmed till the start of the matching phase. The following day, guild battles will not be hosted daily except on days when server maintenance will be needed. Okay. Guild battles will be hosted daily. Oh, wow. So this is every day you can participate in a guild battle. That's actually pretty nuts. Typically, other gachas I played, they've been like once a week or like once every other day or every 3 days, something like that. But this shows every single day we can participate in guild battles. All right. So make sure you guys stay on top of that. All right. So they have obviously a preparing mode, a preparing stage, which they went over right here. Your matching phase and your preparing stage is going to be from 11 to 12:59 PST, and then battle phase will be from 1300 to 22:59 PST, and ranking confirmation start time is from 2300 PST. So basically that's 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so that's going to be 3 p.m. for us on the east, or 4 p.m. for us on the East Coast, until 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which then would be like 3 in the morning, something like that, 2 in the morning. On the East Coast. So it's quite a lot of time to complete your matches. So you have a lot of time throughout the day. Like, that's basically from, for us, I guess for us that's kind of different because we can't actually start till 4 p.m., but whatever, it is what it is. So anyway, only guilds with 10 or more members can participate. Guilds will be automatically entered into the matching algorithm and paired with opponents every day from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. World Time PST. Okay. Now, I'm not sure. I'm trying to look at that. It says members 10 of 20 on the screen here. If you guys zoom in to that, you can see that. I can't actually zoom on the notice, but if you guys look really close, you guys can see it's 10 of 20. So I'm not sure if that means if you can place only 10 people, or if you're mandatory, if you have 20 people, you have to use all 20. So when we did Epic 7, we could do a Loon, we could do a 10-person guild war, or we could do a 20-person guild war, or a 15-person guild war, that kind of thing. I myself would probably go for the lowest amount because a lot of people I have in my guild are new to the game, so I don't want to get them stressed out with guild wars right away. I'd rather take the people that have been playing since day one. They seem more familiar with it. But we'll see how that goes of because it doesn't really say here. It just says only guilds with 10 or more members can participate. It doesn't actually say what's your minimum amount. At least, yeah, we'll go through the whole thing. But battle with opposing guilds take place from 1300 to 2259. Whichever guild has earned more stars by the end of the battle phase of beating the victor. Pretty standard stuff. From the start of the matchmaking phase until post-battle rankings have been confirmed, the following acts are prohibited. New members can join the guild, but they are not allowed to participate in the day's guild battle. The guild cannot be disbanded. Okay, so pretty standard, just that you can't, if you join a guild during a guild war being active, which is going to be most times throughout the day, or the majority part of the day, then you can't participate till the following day, which totally makes sense. And then you just can't like abandon your guild if you're the guild leader and just like quit. So, which hopefully that doesn't happen to anybody. Prepare your guild. Each guild member sets up an attack party and a defense party. Pretty standard. We had this in Alune as well, so you guys are going to be able to prepare both an attack party and a defense party to use in the guild battle. Forming your party 2 of 2. So forming party 1 of 1. 1 of 1 would be your attack team, I would assume, and then your party 2 would be your defense team. So right there, yeah, it shows your defense party and then shows attack party. So there you go. Any formation changes made between the end of the matching period and the end of the battle phase will not be applied during battles. Guild leaders and sub-leaders get to prioritize which members go on the defensive. Okay, so the least guild and sub-leaders are able to pick the defense team. So let's see if they're going to talk about the minimum amount of teams you can use. So priority ending phase, from receiving ranks, world time, blah, 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 blah. Not really anything there. Guild leaders and sub-leaders get to defensive, which they just talked about. Yeah, set priorities. In the event the opposing guild has fewer members than your own, members with high priority for defense will be set as the primary defense parties. Okay. So I guess you can set priority defense to give them priority. Okay, yeah, to tap them on priority means, I guess, like your top ranked players, you can set them on priority so that they're automatically going to be put in the defense team if, like, if you forget one day, like, manually change it or whatever. And then the battle phase has begun. Attack the opposing guild. And it just says they're 10 of 20. Make your selection, sound of the horn. Both attack and defense stages are fully automated. So this should mean that just like regular PvP, you can't manually control. So it's just going to be something that I would assume you can still watch it or you can skip it. I would assume, but we'll have to see how that goes. Attack parties can do battle twice in certain situations. If your attack or defense team remains after standing your battle, your party's HP, AP, TP, and remaining ability uses will be carried over to the next battle. So interesting. Attack parties cannot do battle again if they are wiped out after their first battle. Hint, no matter how strong an opposing guild is, if you can whittle them down, you can still claim victory. You'll earn stars for every unit down by attacking the opposing guild defense party. You'll receive personal rewards in the form of a set number of guild medals based how many stars you have. So this really, really incentivizes people who are really good at the game, or not really good at it, who have set up a very good team and have put a lot of time and or money and investment into their units, that they are going to be very, very big aces in the hole for you for your respective guilds. So that's a big incentive, guys, to play this game more often, maybe to use more stamina daily, progress your units at a faster rate. This definitely incentivizes you because you're a bigger help to your guild. Like, say, if you can take out 2 or 3 teams, like, that's actually huge. Even if you have only 2 units, so like they could possibly take out 2 or 3 teams. That's absolutely huge. And then you can receive guild medals by attacking. Also, even if it looks like you're not going to win your battle by attacking, you can reveal valuable information about the opposing party defense to their fellow guild members, which can greatly contribute to their guild's overall victory. That's a huge thing. Absolutely, I agree with that. Being able to tell your team, like, okay, this is what the person has. My Medina was faster than their Medina, or my Federica was faster than their Medina, so on and so forth. So you can kind of see and gauge, like, what the agilities are, things like that of the opposing team, and what team members you guys think could take down certain teams. If, like, you have one souped up, opponent that's, like, super high level, like, say they got level, like, 80 plus of all 3 units, then you may need 2 or 3 people to take them down. Yeah, that could happen. So an opposing guild's defense party initially only displays the first unit, but once they are attacked, all units of the party are revealed. Draws may occur due to the limitation of the number of actions that can be performed during battle, leaving both attack and defense parties remain standing. However, in such event, the same 2 parties will not carry over to the next battle. So that means if you go to a draw, that means your attacking teams are however, in such an event, the same 2 parties will not carry. I would assume that means you can't. If you get a draw, you can't attack again. That's the way that reads to me, but we'll see. And then when the battle phase ends, the victor will be decided by whenever the guild earns more stars. Also, you'll receive guild medals based on your guild's cumulative battle performance. You can acquire more guild medals as your guild league improves, so work together in your guild. And right here, it shows you here Get guild medals based on your league and your star count. So the following rewards will be acquired guild battles. So I don't know. Did this say if... It doesn't say if this is rewarded daily or weekly or monthly, but that's a lot. Like 200, 220, 240, 280, 320, 364, and then 500 for legends. So I don't know if that means you get them daily, like everyone in the guild, or if that means just, you know, every month or every week. I mean, that'd be pretty cool to get 200 every day in bronze, lowest tier, just for doing nothing. That's pretty dope. And then you can also acquire a personal... You can acquire at least 1 guild medal for participating, as well as 6 guild medals for doing battle twice during the battle phase. Guild rewards distributed to all members. Every guild member will receive a number of guild medals based on how many stars the entire guild acquired during the battle phase. So, okay, so this tells you... So let's go to all the way to the bottom, because obviously no one's going to be a legend right away, I would assume. So if you acquire 90 stars, that's how you get that maximum 200. Okay, so that makes sense. So you get, obviously, if you can get to 90 stars, that's the threshold for each tier. So, and that's where it shows you if you can get to legend and get 90 stars in legend, then you'll get 500 guild medals as a team. So that's pretty cool. All right. So, guild medals can be exchanged for fabulous prices like Awakening Prisms. Yep, we already know that. The guild gift campaign. During this limited campaign, you can receive triple the amount of guild medals from your fellow guild members. Join and create a guild and take advantage of the limited opportunity. And I think that's it. All right. So that's everything, guys. Wow, there's a lot of stuff to go over for just one content update. A lot of stuff. Like I said, I'm not sure on some things. I'm not sure what the personal rewards are going to be because they only went over the guild team rewards. I would assume that's what these are here, what we looked at for a bit. God, I have to scroll down so much crap, man. I would assume all this stuff here is for the entire guild getting power, because this is based on your stars, right? So however many stars you get. So say, for instance, if we're in bronze and I get 60 stars, then that means everyone in the guild is going to get at least 80 guild medals, right? So that's what that means. So we don't know what the personal rewards are going to be, if it's going to be Visior, guild medals, things like that. So that will incentivize people to do better on it as a personal record. And we also are also unsure of what is the minimum amount of people. Let's say your guild is maxed out at 24, 26 people, whatever it may be. Can you only bring in 10 people? Do you have to bring in 20 people? Do you have to bring in your maximum amount of people? Obviously, if you're paired against a guild, I would assume that only has 10 people, then you can only bring 10 people. But are you allowed to compete in a league that has like strictly only 10 people, or is it going to just be like all 24 people gotta fight all 24 people if you guys each have 24 people? I don't know how that's gonna work out. We'll have to see this week when this goes live exactly how that plays out, and I'll do a following update video for you guys so you guys understand kind of more about the Guild Wars system, how it's gonna work. Like I said, this should be automated PvP to where you cannot control your units, where it's just gonna auto everything for you. And then we'll have to see how everything plays out, all that kind of good stuff. What the map terrain is going to be, too, that's a big indication, especially with high-power Frederica's running around. That is going to be a huge indication of how good that particular unit will be in PvP, how good a Yerma, how good a Medina, how good an Engelbert, you know, a Mons. Units like those are all dependent on the terrain we have. So the whole meta could be different depending on what terrain we get first. If you guys played the JP version, let me know in the comment section down below what you think the terrain will be. If it's going to favor range, if it's going to favor melee, it's going to favor mages, you know, tank knights. Let me know in the comment section down below, guys. All that kind of good stuff. And let me know if you guys are excited for this update to come to War of the Vision Global on Wednesday morning. We should be able to start fighting, I would assume, by 4 p.m. EST, assuming there's no delays or anything like that, or they don't change the time schedule, anything like that. But thank you guys so much for watching once again. If you guys did enjoy today's content, make sure you guys leave a like down below. Leave a comment what you guys did like about today's video. Hit that subscribe button. Ring that bell as always, guys. And I will see you all in the next video. I hope you guys are all staying safe, taking care of your families, and stay indoors if you guys can with everything going on in the world. Thank you guys so much, and I see you guys next time.